What's going on, everybody? I'm back again with another vlog, and today I'm in Astoria, Queens. I'm gonna go to a place that I've been a while ago, and I feel like it's pretty local, but I've never been in this spot, and you can enjoy the nice view of Manhattan. So I just took the ferry over here because I feel like it's the best way to get around. So I'm gonna go to a park called Socrates Park, which is a little park, but it has like sculpture and a lot of artists that go there and they express their art. This is exhibition and a lot of stuff like that. So I'm gonna go check it out and take you guys with me. So join me. This here is really cool. You walk around here, kind of reminds me a little bit of Brooklyn, but I feel like I'm back home in PR. They got a marina here. The only way I know I'm in New York is because of the skyscrapers, but we got this. And all this is mostly local. Like a lot of tourists, they don't know about this area. This is one thing I like about New York City. There's so much to explore around here. I never get bored. And over here it doesn't feel too hot. The weather is technically hot, but I guess because of the river, there's a nice breeze. Okay, and it's crazy. I see some people bathing in the river. Let me show you. Kids, they're bathing in that river. I don't know if the river's polluted or what, but that's the first time I see. I guess they're enjoying the warm weather that's happening around here. But yeah, this is beautiful. Look at this building, how beautiful it is. The architecture. Yeah, it's amazing. This is Queens. So this is the entrance of the park. You can see a first sculpture over there. And a lot of times they do like summer festivals over here. I guess music, they bring music, artists, and they perform. And people can sit around there in the grass. But I guess because of the pandemic that's going on, they're not doing it now, but it's still good to walk around here. Like I said, this is really local. And then behind me you got the beautiful view of Manhattan. So yeah, it's pretty amazing. So that was Socrates Park. Nothing fancy, a small park, but pretty interesting. It's like a hidden gem. You go in and then you got a view of Manhattan. Now I'm gonna walk to another park nearby. And once again, I see the bike lanes. In New York, they designated pretty good with the bike lanes. But there's another park here, not too far, that I'm gonna explore. So the other park is called Rainey Park. And it's only it's not too far from this park. So I'm gonna check it out. I don't know what it looks like, but I'm gonna check it out and see what it looks like and what can I find. So come. So walking around this park, smaller, but it's mostly like a local park. People doing what they gotta do, people doing barbecue and all that. So yeah, it's pretty fun to get that local experience of New York City. Yeah, people with family just chilling, you can see. So yeah, it's beautiful. And the park reminds me a little bit of Roosevelt Island, which Roosevelt Island is to my right side. But yeah, it kind of resembles it a little bit, but mostly like a local vibe. But yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a nice underrated park. And it gets this nice view of Manhattan Skyline. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. Those were like mostly local parks. And I'm in Astoria, and Astoria is famous, but this is like a local area in Astoria. But it's pretty good to walk around and see what's happening. And now I'm just walking around Astoria. And it brings me a lot of memories because my best friend Justin and his wife Brooke, if you guys ever see my Montreal vlogs, you might remember them. They used to live here, but they moved down to Florida, but they used to live in this neighborhood. So I would come hang out here every once in a while. So now this is Broadway. It's one of the main streets in Astoria. They have Broadway, they got 30th Street, they got Steinway. And it's it's like a pretty diverse neighborhood because they got from everything from Arabs to Spanish to Greeks. So yeah, it's a pretty cool neighborhood. This is another section that I used to walk. 31st Street, and the subway train is right there to my right hand. And it'll take you straight to Manhattan. Well, yeah, I would take the subway train to meet up with my friend. Oh, I've heard a lot about that Greek cart right there, Socrates Park. Like they're really popular here in Astoria. So a lot of people that come here for that truck. So this is gonna be like my first time giving it a try. So I'm just gotta find a place for me to sit down and eat it. I got the bag right here, so I'm probably gonna go back to the park and give it a shot. And as I'm walking to the park, one thing I like about Astoria is the residential area. It has a lot of apartments. So yeah, you know, it's a residential area, a mixture of everything. They got main streets, bars, a little bit of everything. So it's a pretty cool neighborhood. One thing about Astoria is it's a pretty big neighborhood. There's a lot of blocks, and like one street is different from another one. So you can't really cover it all within a little bit of time. So you can spend a whole day in this park. I mean, you can spend a whole day in the neighborhood. So I'm gonna have to come back and make a blog about Astoria. Because I only cover like a little bit of it, but I wanna make much more. And there's other areas that I know about this beautiful neighborhood. So I'm definitely gonna come back and do a blog about Astoria.
So I got the food here, the Slovakia. You can see how it looks. And I just made like a little, so I'm just gonna take a bite right now. It's really good. It's really tender. It's really good and it's really tender. Tasty. So that was the end of my video here. And these two little parks in Astoria, Queens. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So stay tuned for more, everybody, and peace.